Hello guys, in the last video we have discussed around this architecture diagram. Basically we are designing an employee monitoring system that would be an open source application, and it is just for the curiosity out of basically out of the curiosity designed, and the main purpose is to enhance our skills, right? So in this video we will be going to see how we can read the browser history using the Python application. So let's quickly jump over to the Python. So here I have already pre-written a code and will going to explain this line by line. So basically what happens is every time we search anything on the Chrome browser, it will going to write that history inside an file basically. Okay, so I will just go through here, and if you see history db path is basically I have already defined. So that history is written inside the C user after your username, and then after app data local Google Chrome user written default history. Okay, on this path basically, but each problem is when I try to read this file directly, it is not getting opened by me. The reason being is it is already opened by the Chrome. Okay, so what we need to do, we just need to copy this file history to our local directory, some sort of here like in the project folder, and then after we will going to open this file. Okay, so sim I have did. So I have just this path, then after I'm copying this file to the local directory, and after I'm naming it as temp history db. Okay, after that what I am doing it is kind of in SQL DB format. Okay, so what we can do, we can going to use SQLite 3 library to connect to this DB, and then after I'm just creating a cursor, and then after I need to basically execute an SQL query. Okay, so this is very straightforward query. The query is like select star from URLs where last visit time is greater than equal to start timestamp. Okay, so now let's understand how this start timestamp is calculated. Okay, so basically browser stores the time in a specific format known as WebKit timestamp. Okay, so what is WebKit timestamp is actually the time that has been elapsed from 1st of January 1601 to right now is called the WebKit timestamp. Okay, so let us suppose if I open an URL right now in the browser, so that time, the corresponding time it is going to store is the current time minus the time current time minus the 1st January 1601. Okay, so that is basically the elapsed time from 1st January 1601. So the reason, so that's how it stores the timestamp. So what I wanted to do, I just wanted to read the last 1 hour log. So what I do, I have current WebKit timestamp minus 1 hour. Okay, so basically I am calculating the UTC time now. Then after subtracting 1 hour, so that I will get the 1 hour before UTC time, and then after I am kind of subtracting 1 hour ago time minus the WebKit epoch basically, right? So after subtracting it, I have to getting basically the time, and then after trying to access is seconds, and then after multiply by is kind of 10 to the power 6 to converting it to the microseconds, right? It is storing the time in the microsecond format. That's the reason. So once we hit this URL, basically we got the and execute this query, we got all the URLs, and in those URL, this URL is basically the first one is the URL, second one is the title, third time is how many times we have visited this page, and the last visited time basically on which we have pasted the check, right? So last visited time, as you know, it is going to be inside the in the sort of this microsecond format, WebKit format. So if you see what I'm trying to do, I'm just converting it this time to the first of all date, the normal time, and then after converting it to the date to str format, right? So we can go here as well. So if you see like the WebKit timestamp and the time zone. Okay, so the reason of time zone is being it is if you see it here, like we are using the UTC time now, but we are in the India, like specifically I am in India. So I have been, if you see here, provided the 5.5 as the time zone. You know, it is plus 5 plus 530, so that's the reason of providing 5.5. So after that basically I'm converting this time delta using basically calculating the time. So I think it is self-explanatory kind of. Basically first I have defined the epoch, like from where I need to calculate this time. Then after just calculating this 530 and provided this microsecond, so we will be getting this delta time, and then after adding this epoch time plus delta time, right? The previously we were subtracting it, now obviously we need, if we need to convert it back, we need to add it, right? So we got this, and then after we are just formatting it in the YYMMDDHMS so that it looks easy to read. So we have got this. So if I ran this file, right, so it is going to print us for us, right? So first one is URL. So the URL we got it here. Title is hello. I searched it for the just this video perspective, and the visit count and the last visit time is 2023 12:17, which is today's date, and 12:20, which is kind of 10:17 minutes before. Okay, so I think this is how we can read the sort of Chrome logs. If you have any queries or comment, you can post it down in the comment section. I have also posted this code to the kind of GitHub. You can check out the code from here.